that says a lot, you know, anything like that?
I think it's really like, I always knew that I was the top guy. It's just people don't give me my credit. I don't know why, but I don't know. But I always knew that I was the top guy from the start.
Comes with the territory.
Yeah,
It's come with territory.
So, Tank, when do we see you moving up to 47?
I don't know. I don't know just yet, but it probably happen in the future.
We saw you say that not only that you know, 35, right? What do you think of his move up to cruiserweight to try to become a 5th division world champion?
I think that's good. Shit, that motivated me to do the same. You know, a lot of boxers, I think, that motivate them. You know, but just saying what he's doing right now. And when I said Canelo was me at 68, I wasn't talking about like, I was talking about boxing skills, boxing wise. Like, everybody took it the wrong way, saying that, you know, talk about his accomplishments. I was just saying that, you know, I have the same skill set as Canelo, you know, at 135, 130, 140. I just think though that, you know, you got similar style. If not, I'm probably more slicker, I would say. But yeah, but I mean, what he's doing for the sport, any sport, is, you know, it's big. You know, I think that he motivated a lot of young fighters, like myself, you know, to continue to try to be great.
Just curious, what would you think if he ever fought Benavidez? It seems like that's the fight a lot of fans want to see. Do you think that's a good fight out there for him, or would you want to see Charlo or something? Just curious.
I mean, that's not really my, you know, but just them fighting each other is. He fight either one. I think it's big for the sport. I think both of them would be a great matchup. You know, even if you fight Benavidez or Charlos, I think that's a if it happen, it happen. If it don't always blame the fighters.
What do you make of your size, Tank? You know, in comparison to other lightweights since you came up from 30, do you look at them as a little bit naturally bigger than you, or not? You know, Devin and Teofimo and them.
I think all of them. I think most of them bigger than me, like size. That frame. That's why it's like I could fight at 130 if I want to. Shit, I damn near could fight at 260 if I have to. I'm like a real good cat, I think so. But I mean, just going up my frame, that frame is much bigger than mine. It's taller, so. But they know who the top guy is. All of them.
Do you feel like, on that note, do you feel like you're giving your credit, being that you've been champion, you can be champion through 130, 135, 140? When we talk about pound for pound, we talk about fighters going up and down in weight classes. You doing that, right? How do you feel about that as far as your look?
These guys that they was champion, they fought, you know, champions back to back. I fought when I won my world title. I think I was 22. And I think I fought like 3 undefeated guys right back to back. You know, so they don't talk about that. They just think that, you know, I don't know. It's just all in the hype. First they was big on Lomachenko. Now that Lomachenko lost, they big on the next person. Like boxing is just different. Just like even when we was at the fight and when Terrence and, you know, Sean was just fighting. They was streaming out Terrence, and then once Sean had that momentum, they start streaming out Sean. So it just you never win. You never win. You know, you just gotta be focused in the sport, and whatever come with it, just be ready. You know, a lot of people die off because they're not focused, or they just shit is like in the heat of the moment. Even like with me, just like off of Twitter when I got got mad at, a couple fighters screaming out my name, knowing that damn well they wouldn't fight me if somebody was, giving them the contract, talking about they send the contract and all that. It's all cap. It just talks.
Tank, when you were a young man, you sparred T.O. out there in South Florida. What do you remember
I was
about?
playing with him.
Yeah.
I was playing with him. He was a kid.
What do you remember about that? Besides the fact that you were playing with him, like his speed or his power. How do you feel you guys matched up back? How would you feel about fighting in the future?
Back then, I think I even sparred somebody else before that. I was just working with him. I think he used to come to so the Silver Glove, we used to have to go through DC, then we had to go to Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah.
He was always his father used to bring him to Augusta, Georgia, just to be around people and lift weights and stuff like that. I remember him being young in the tournaments, and these guys just, you see, he won, this fight with Lomachenko, and then he just say anything out of his mouth, so I think people sometimes people get big-headed, they forget, but, he did what he had to do.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people lined up outside for a turkey. What could you tell us about your Thanksgiving giveaway?
I'm mad that I can't really enjoy it, but, right. To be honest, I really wasn't big on Thanksgiving and just even the holidays period, because I really didn't have a real family that enjoy it. So my family never got together, for holidays and stuff like that. But now I have my two little daughters. I'm definitely enjoying holidays. I'm gonna miss Thanksgiving, but Christmas gonna be big this
But
year.
you get to help a lot of people here in Vegas, though, with this giveaway.
So that's good to keep my mind off of different things that I be worrying about. So it's always good to help the next. I always want to help coming up. I always wanted that Christmas, to help me. So me just being in a position to help other people, it means a lot to me as a person. As me growing, as a fighter, again as a person, as a dad. Me just caring more about not just myself, just other people.
Tank, what do you feel?
Typically, you do your giveaway in Baltimore at the beginning of the year. You said Atlanta's like a second home, but it's safe to say Vegas is too. With the amount of time you spend out here training and giving back, doing for the people of Las Vegas.
I think Vegas definitely a second home too. Like I said, my camp will be always out here. Vegas, well, really don't want to say Vegas, but I want to say Mayweather Promotions. They always treat me like family and things like that. So just having them back me and stuff like that, just be able to come to the gym whenever I want. Welcome me with open arms. I feel like Vegas, can definitely be a second home.
If I remember correctly, the last time you fought in Vegas was December 2015.
So
Are you excited? Obviously, that was, I remember, on a bounce undercard or spike undercard. Different times now, three Division World Champion. Are you looking forward to here soon, headlining in Las Vegas?
Yeah, that's probably the next thing I want to do. I'm fighting in LA. I definitely want to fight in Vegas. That's definitely big. I remember coming to see Floyd fight when I won the Gold Glove, and when I forget the year, but it's when he fought Cotto.
Yeah, 2012.
Was it in Mesquite?
2012.
Yeah, it was at
Yeah.
So I remember they giving us tickets, so our seats was all the way in.
Y'all go for winning in Mesquite?
Yeah.
So I remember watching him fight. I was fighting Canelo, and it was big. So that's be in that atmosphere. And I remember coming up like the not the front door, but it was one like with a arena. I came out that door and I just seen a lot of celebrities, and I was like, damn, like this guy really like he's the one. So.
Tank, what do
He's
you,
coming back and fighting Vegas will be a lot.
Tank, a lot of guys want to fight you 130 champs, 135 champs, 140 champs. Obviously, Isaac Cruz is first, December 5th. You take care of business. What would you want to do?
Me? I
Yeah.
think I'll probably. I think me. I say I stay at 135 for right now, but it depends on the opportunity. If we got somebody at 35, somebody at 30 or 40, then I see a lot of people at 140. Well, the main guy, I seen him at the fight the other day. I should have just walked up to him. I ain't really want to mess up the fights and stuff like that.
Like Josh Taylor was talking a lot about you the day before. Did he say anything to you in person?
No. No, he didn't. I mean, they be all talk, all cat on the internet.
what would that fight look like, Tank?
I don't know. I really didn't really watch. I watched a little bit, but I really didn't watch Josh Taylor like that. I hate to be even saying other fighter names. I really don't like it because that's something I don't do. They call my name, I don't call that name out, so.
Why is even a guy with that height, why would that not be an issue with you, Tank?
I got real skills, real boxing skills. That's the difference.
Yeah, what would you say, separates you from the pack, from all these other guys in lightweight, T.O. and Haney and all those guys? What do you feel like separates you from the pack, Gervonta?
I'm the leader. They know that. That's why they keep calling my name out. They know. They know I'm the leader.
Do you feel like it's a matter of a win with those fights? It's just you got to build it up right? Or...
I'm here. I'm here. I can be here for a long time. Whenever that time comes, it comes.
When did that turning point occur for you when you realized that you was the top dog? And also, what's the big difference between fighting at 140, where the highest you fought at, and the other weight classes as far as, boxing, like what you have to bring to the fight?
I feel like I've been here for a little minute. Them guys just got here. They just got here like not even a year or even for the year. They just got here. I've been here since I was that age. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I ain't trying to be cocky or nothing, but that's the facts. They forget.
Do you
I know
welcome
Shakur Stevenson called your name out recently after you won his fight. What did you make of his performance, and what would you think about that matchup in the future?
I mean, Shakur did what he had to do. If it was me, I would have stopped that guy that he fought way quicker than that. But he did what he had to do.
What do you think about him as a fighter?
He's a sound fighter. I actually brought him in the camp. When I fought for Drago.
Okay.
For my first world title, I had him in camp with him and Richardson. I was sparring with them. So I always put them in as little brothers, but sometimes when they
You can be yourself.
guys get older, they turn to throw some nuts.
Yeah.
Is the difference between you two guys power, you would say? Is that mainly the difference between you and Shakur is you have the power? The skills are pretty even, or?
I just say
Shakur once compared y'all fight stylistically to Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. You have any thoughts on that?
Come on, man. We've actually been in the ring together. I ain't no damn Mike Tyson. Versus no Muhammad Ali. It would be like, I won't even say what it would be like. I don't know. He know. There ain't no Mike Tyson versus Mama. I think.
You're always quick to say, I got more skills than Mike Tyson. Is that right?
I mean, the boxing skills I don't want to disrespect that.
Right.
Yeah, don't take that, because that should be out there and
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah.
twisted that around, and Mike's a big fan and the whole nine.
Right. So I gotta ask, going into this camp, you dropped the pictures, right? Kind of teasing this upcoming fight, and the caption said Chicago, and then maybe a month or so, a few weeks later, you changed it to Los Angeles. Was Chicago a possible location for this fight? And is that somewhere you would like to fight at?
Yeah, that's definitely somewhere. I got a lot of fan base out of Chicago too, so it's a beautiful city. Anything that's like, they be trying to like bring down like at first they were saying that Baltimore was bad, and then I brought light to Baltimore. So anything like that I want to bring light to. So they don't talk about the good side of Chicago. So I think if I would have fought out there, it would have brought light to that city. So I definitely looking to fight in Chicago in the future. Plus, I ain't really want to fight out there in December because it's cold. Super cold.
Give a reason for people to bring out the minks and the pellies.
Yeah.
You
But
feel
it's
like
super cold out there.
Yeah.
What,
It's freezing.
what was it like going? I seen you snowboarding on the behind the scenes. Did you? How was that experience for you going up in the mountains and doing that?
It was fun. Anything that's get my mind off of just anything I'm stressing about at that moment. I like to do. So snowboarding definitely is fun. I was with my family and friends, so it was good.
Yeah, one thing I noticed, Tank, is at these press conferences, you've been wearing like these Kiss and Motorhead shirts, and I've been seeing you with like a lot of rock paraphernalia. Do you listen to that kind of stuff? Is that in the Tank playlist?
If it got some it gotta have somebody it gotta balance out.
Yeah.
You gotta have a little bit of hip hop, somebody in hip hop culture on like a verse or something.
Okay.
Tank, Cruz fought on your undercard. He had a big knockout. Did you ever meet him or talk to him at all?
Nah, I never met him.
So this will be the first time you
Yeah, this be mine. I actually seen him. It was a picture of him and Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, he came to the Pacquiao fight.
He's big when he get out of here. Y'all talking about me when I get out of here.
He's real thick.
Yeah.
Pause. That's not what I meant.
Nah, but he's big, bro. So you gotta see December 5th, man.
What would you tell him if he's watching?
Shit, nothing.
You watching?
See December 5th.
you feel like it could be the uppercut in this fight that does it just like the
He's
same?
looking for that. They looking for it.
I was too. That's why.
They looking for it. I know that's what they looking for. He's short. He's coming with his head. They looking for it.
So maybe it's the body shot then, putting them hands up.
I think they looking for anything that's coming under. So he's short. I mean, let's see.
So that give you some time to develop some new things that you've been working on, some shots over the top, stuff like that.
It just give me time to do be myself and show the boxing world that I'm actually a boxer. I can box. I'm not just somebody that just
What do you think that fans are gonna watch you, T.O., and Dev's fights 8 days apart? Draw comparison. Do you think that's good for the sport to build up the fights?
I didn't even know there was a to be honest, I really didn't know.
Yeah, Haney Diaz is the night before your pay-per-view against JoJo.
I mean, shit, I don't know. Maybe the promoters are up to something.
They planned it around your show, you think maybe?
Yeah.
You think maybe, Leonard?
Yeah, I'm talking about all the promoters. They all promoters, I think they up to something. If I do get a fight.
I know you focused on this fight here, but how do you feel about fighting Rolly ultimately? Assuming everything goes well with him, do you still want to fight him, or what's your opinion?
I don't think it's a bad idea. Him having his little situation. learn from it. You know, just, you know, it really doesn't matter who I fight. If you're in a tournament, that means, you know, I gotta beat it. So I'm
You
going
see
to take
for-
on all the fights.
You see, for the Barrios fight, well, first of all, congratulations that you have a holiday to celebrate and family to celebrate with. But see, for the Barrio fight, you went to Mustafa's boxing gym in Atlanta. What was that like? What was the whole vibe like over there? Seems like you kind of dropped when you started training there.
If I mean, I like gyms that's like as far as appreciate it. I like gyms that's, you know, still want to come up and stuff like that. I like to help. You know, I know how I feel to be, you know, one of them guys in the gym and, you know, need like that motivation, you know.
Yeah.
So
It looks like a special place, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm going there next week, and it's just like seeing you being there. I was just like, yo, he went there.
Yeah.
I want to check him out, and it's like Mustafa looks like a sound guy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good gym to go to, you know, to learn from. It's hot. Make sure you wear like something light. You know, it's definitely hot.
What, this season?
Yeah. It's probably hotter in the gym.
Hey, look, this is my first time in Vegas, so.
For real?
Yeah, first time, yeah.
And Gervonta, man, we're getting you, you know, calm before the storm right now, but in the ring you mean as hell. Could you talk about that? What, you know, just how mean you are in there when the bell rings, whether it's sparring, anything.
When I fight, it's like you know how when you coming up, like in school and stuff like that, and it be like something happened, like in your personal life, so you take it out like in school and stuff like that. I was the person that always used my past for positive energy, you know. So every time you see me, you know, it's the only in the ring. That's the only time you see I can express. That's when you see me. Like, I don't be angry, but it's my face expression just show, and then it's really my outbreak. You know, I just get to, you know, relieve my pain and stuff like that. You know, so.
Yeah, it looks like you're taking them.
But I really don't like being like that. I really like to have fun. Like when I be like that, that's when like I don't really look my best. Or when I have fun, like listening to music and stuff like that. That's why I always like, even when I come into fights, I always want to do stuff that I do like inside the gym. Even driving to the fight. Like, I always want to make it feel like it's just another day. You know, so that's what I like.
What do you feel like is the most misunderstood thing about Gervonta Davis as a person?
As a person?
Yeah.
I'm a fun person. I ain't just somebody that's mad all the time.
Yeah.
I'm an angry person. I have fun. Sometimes you might catch me like mad. Yeah. For the most part, I'm a fun person.
Get them likes up, man. Oh man, it's going down. Excuse me. Get them likes up, man. Smash the like button. There's way too many people in here lurking for it to not be a right amount of likes, you dig? Respect the grind, like my dude Blue said.
You go like this shit, too.
Huh?
You go like this shit.
Oh, they not about to play music, huh? Oh, damn, I gotta go, y'all. Smash the like. That's why I need the one.
Asked him to fight before it's.
That's
Yeah, you saw he was taken aback. He was like,
yeah, I
damn.
got you. Yeah, I never actually interviewed Tank. That's one person I never really interviewed.
I got you.
Right.
And then eventually it's like when that happens,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, he's good.
Right. Yeah, he always fought on on the East Coast or Atlanta. So, but I'm trying to get to everything now.
Yeah.